Chapter Review. A public good creates a free rider problem. No one has a private incentive to pay her or his share of the cost of providing a public good. The efficient level of provision of a public good is that at which marginal social benefit equals marginal social cost. The marginal social benefit curve for a public good is the vertical sum of the individual marginal benefit curves. Because of free rider problem, public goods are underprovided by private firms, so public provision of public goods might lead efficiency. The tendency for political parties to propose identical policies in order to appeal to the maximum number of voters is an example of the principle of minimum differentiation. Rational ignorance is a decision not to acquire information because the marginal cost of doing so exceeds the expected marginal benefit. Rational ignorance combined with the bureaucratic desire to maximize budgets can lead to inefficient over-provision of public goods. Three shipping firms serve the west coast of a nation. The table had the firm's marginal benefit schedule for lighthouses. Lighthouses are a public good, and the marginal social cost of constructing a lighthouse is constant at $120,000. The first question is complete the table below, then the graph the economy's marginal social benefit and marginal social cost curves. So the economy's marginal social cost, social benefit is the vertical summation of all the firms A plus B plus C. So all you have to do is for unit 1 add up all the marginal benefit of A plus B plus C. So the first one is $150,000, the second is $135,000, third is $120,000, and the fourth is $105,000. So this is which is shown in the table. Fill out the table, and it also says to graph. So the graph shows the constant marginal cost curve, which is $120,000. And the economy's marginal social benefit curve, which is a vertical summation of A plus B plus C firm. So you can see here the downward sloping MSP curve. The second question relating to this is, what is the efficient number of lighthouses to build? The efficient number of lighthouses are 3, where marginal social benefit equals marginal social cost. If all 3 firms agree to split the cost of building lighthouses equally, how much would each firm pay per lighthouse, and how many lighthouses will be built? Each firm would build 1 lighthouse. 3 lighthouses would be built. The firm pay $40,000 per lighthouse. Suppose that one firm decides to free ride and not to pay for the construction of any lighthouses. How much each of the 2 other firms pay per lighthouse, and how many lighthouses will be built? If one firm free rides, the other firms pay $60,000 per lighthouse. No lighthouses would be built because the $60,000 exceeds each firm's marginal benefit from any lighthouse. In the situation described in Part D, how might government action overcome the problem? The government could tax each firm $40,000 per lighthouse and use the tax revenue to build 3 lighthouses. The second question is, what is a free rider? Why is free riding not a problem for private goods? A free rider is a person who enjoys the benefit of a good or service without paying for it. A free riding is not a problem for private goods, as they are not provided free of cost. A person is excluded who can't or won't pay for it. Third one, a very small nation has 10 citizens. Each resident has a $10 marginal benefit from 1 unit of a private good. In addition, each has a $10 marginal benefit from 1 unit of public good. What is one combination of marginal social benefit and quantity on the economy's marginal social benefit curve for the private good? And what is one combination on the economy's marginal social benefit curve for the public good? Explain the difference. For the private good, one combination on the economy's marginal social benefit curve is $10 marginal social benefit and 10 units. For the public good, one combination is $100 marginal social benefit and 1 unit. The difference occurs because for the rival private good, all residents need their own unit of the good in order to consume it. Whereas for the non rival public good, each citizen will consume the same unit. So, to obtain the economy's marginal social benefit curve for a private good, we sum the quantities demanded at each price. To obtain the economy's marginal social benefit curve for the public good, we sum the marginal benefits of all individuals at each quantity. How does free riding affect the private provision of a public good? How does rational ignorance affect the public provision of a public good? Because everyone can consume the same quantity of a public good and no one can be excluded from enjoying its benefits, no one has an incentive to pay for it. Everyone has an incentive to free ride. Because of the free rider problem, the market would provide too small a quantity of a public good. Bureaucrats who maximize their budgets and voters who work in the industry exert a larger influence on public policy than votes who are rationally ignorant. This set of circumstances leads to provision. So these are the problems or practice problems from 11.2 and 11.1. So you can true or false and true or false or multi choice questions. You can watch by yourself.